Okay, we're back. Just getting dark. Do we travel at night in the forest? I think we do. We don't want to waste any time. Be super, super careful. As soon as we spot danger, we'll turn the other way and run. See, there is a salt mine here. No wonder they wouldn't offer us anything. Eugene enters your tent and flashes his wound, or what's left of it. The garage thing is seemingly healed entirely. The mercenary looks at you with a giddy smile. Have to try hard to take me out of this world, Captain. No longer suffers from pierced side. When I saw that that picture of the wound, I thought, oh god, he's got an infection. It has happened before. You don't stop and camp with the wounded soldiers. Their wounds can get infected. Obviously, ain't good. I also want to explore all of this. I find some bandit hideouts that we can hit very soon. The bandit hideouts are either easy or medium or hard difficulty. Some of the easy ones will only have like 8 thugs in them. Once we have 8 soldiers with full kit, we should be able to see Guardians keep ruins. That'll be a tough one. And you won't be able to estimate what's in the garrison. So once we have 10 fully kitted lads, we'll go check that out. Get through the forest here. If we can find a little hideaway, a little bandit hideaway, just 8 bandit thugs hold up a little grotto or a little house. Take them on later stage. I'll get out of this rough terrain. The Lost Company. 8 or 6 so far. Wily old mercenaries trying to find redemption on the road. That fly caravan. Back on the King's Road. Danger with travelling at night is a patrol can stumble on you before you have a chance to get away from them. Careful. Deviler. Gatherer's hut, so that'll mean berries will be cheap here. Hunter's cabin, so ham will be cheap. And lumber camp, so we'll be able to pick up lumber for 180 gold. And work there. Let's just camp and see what we can get at the market. I'm also curious to see who's can be hired here. This is tempting. Bowyer and lumberjacks, higher hit points, higher max fatigue. Poacher, higher ranged skill. Actually, a Fletcher's hut here as well. Remember that. Worth 260. His prices aren't too bad. Look at that. He only wants like 50% above asking price. That's actually not bad. That's worth remembering. I'm going to make a note of that. There's a Fletcher. Let's do a deal. 364. No, we can get almost 400. Well, we're going to hold out on that. Time to go fight the orcs, you nuts, Deb. Not yet. Anything here that's particularly cheap? That's tempting. Medical supplies are just above cost price. We want to spend half our equity. Not really. Let's see. I also want to make a note of the fact that medical supplies are pretty cheap here at Finsterweiler. Making these notes could save our asses later on. Actually, while we're here, buy these bandages. Very unlikely that we end up needing them, but if in a clutch battle someone gets given the bleeding effect, and you're able to staunch the bleeding, it can save their life. 25 gold, a little investment in keeping your soldiers alive. On to Moose Wall. We'll start being a bit more brazen in our attacks. Very, I hope. Moose Wall has some fortifications, so this is a place we can run to if we get attacked by a group we can't fight. Weaponsmith. Make note of that as well. At Moose Wall. The Weaponsmith. Come on, give us a good price here. 360. I think the further we go, we'll get better prices. Or at a city, we'll get a better price. Medicine is pretty cheap here as well, as is supplies. Okay, so Viola, loose wool, or medical, or tools. Where are we? We're at Moose Wall, aren't we? Cool. This might seem like overkill, taking all these notes and being this careful, but for those of you who have watched the stream in the last couple of days, you'll realize, oh, we have to buy this when we can afford it. Padded leather, or just above cost price. That's the goal, to get padded leather on our front liners with a full leather cap. That's 3 sets of frontline armor that cost 300 each. If we can turn a good profit, we'll come back here and buy that leather armor for our frontline lads, which will be huge for them. Right, back on the road. We'll be at Gerheim probably by the next morning. We are taking somewhat of a scenic route, but I'm happy to do so. We're carrying trade goods. Gonna get 390 on completion. Shit, raiders, run! Oh god! Oh god. Many thugs and a few marksmen. Okay. Oh god, and they've caught us. You the Iron Maiden. Run for the hills. Run for your lives. Oh god. Oh god, they caught us. Run away! Let's do a... Worried about these archers. Would say a structured retreat. Keeping our shield bearers in front of the archers, but let's just put distance. Yeah, this is alright. That's a good point, Golden. Miss your shot! Ouch! Yeah, I'm just making a note here of where that leather armor is. Leather armor. Loose wool. We might end up not needing to go buy it, because we might end up scavenging armor for everybody. God, this sucks. They're going to be taking shots at us as we running. Run for your lives, lads. This archer worries me. Should be able to outrun these guys though, but the problem is the archers are going to be harrying us as we retreat. The Eugen got hit, destroyed his armor, and he took some hit point damage, but thank goodness he didn't suffer a wound that needs treating. Good, that guy had to spend AP to get into range, so he's not going to be able to shoot at us. We should be away now. Run, lads! Run for your lives! Oh, we're going to remember this. Won't be running forever. Not be running forever. Just in the early game now, where we don't have the squad to fight these guys. Look, this is 9 of them, with 2 marksmen. Even if we had a full 8-man squad, even fully kitted out, we'd be really hard-pressed to beat these guys. We can beat the thugs, but then the marksmen would just tear us to pieces while we're fighting the thugs in the front. We don't need to leave anyone behind, I don't think. We should be fine. We should be just fine. If that marksman was able to get a shot off that gave someone a wound that he's reloading, that costs AP. When Eugen got hit, he got affected by a wound, like a leg wound, that would have slowed him down, and he would have been done for. Run for your lives! Tattoo Devil! Tattoo Devil the 4th, my god. Run away! Okay, we should be gone on the next turn. Oh, we can even take a cheeky shot before we go. You know what, that's not even tempt fate. It's not even tempt fate. Don't tell me that. Good, the crossbowman did not go into range, thank goodness. And by the way, we're just hoping that there's going to be a militia that can help us at that town behind us, but it should have a garrison. It's got walls, so... Yeah, Tattoo Devil, you've apparently never lost a fight over 100 meters. Run away! Okay, we're away. Everyone's on these little... What is? A fine retreat, lads. Game is paused. That gives us a little bit of headway ahead of them. Are they even going to chase us? Probably. That probably means we should cut through the swamp and go north here, around back, because obviously the road isn't safe. That's a delay, which really sucks. Whew. Scary. Dreaded mire. Sounds good. Let's go into it. At night, no less. We'll stick across to this rocky outcrop here, just to get out of the swamp. And this delay is irritating. How can we get out of the swamp quickest? Probably 1, 2, 3 hexes, 1, 2 hexes that way. Please, no one get ill from being in the swamp. Scary. Don't get sick. Don't get sick. At least no one's wounded. If you have a wounded man and you go through the swamp, you're almost guaranteed to get an infection. Let's hit Blankhoom, then head across east. Complete our contract. Man, this is scary. Down to only 10 tools. 2 more days of wages. Again, don't forget the fact that potentially we're carrying 360, like 400 crowns worth of salt and 200 each here. So that's, we're carrying about 1,000 crowns in equity. Really, really good. What have you got here? This is the workshop, so tools should be cheap here. Salt should be very cheap here. Amber should be very cheap here. And there's 2 one skull missions. That's the big question. What can we get a good deal? 400 on the salt. Wonderful. Sold. So look, we bought it for 146 and they'll give us 164 for it. That's 18 crowns each. It's not really much of a profit. I think we can do better than 164. Okay, great. That's bought us a nice bit of time. Anything desperately we need to buy here? I don't think so. This amber is only worth 260 and they want 297 for it. Also bear in mind that as we improve relations with the various villages, they'll give us better prices. So there'll be a cumulative knock-on effect of our trading, where it just gets better and better, more effective, and we can increase the margins. You can tell you're standing. The Horum is open to us. We'll get better prices at Horum. Night time. What is this on the road? Hopefully it's just traders. Herbalist Grove here, so medicine should good. And a supply caravan has just arrived. I wonder if that affects prices at all. There are trade caravans and supply caravans. So notice how it says, there's our payment, thank you. Let's see, oh, hang on, what do we have? Oh sweet, a brawler. I really want to hire him. He has higher resolve, higher melee skill, higher max fatigue. They make incredible frontline fighters. I think we have to hire him. As I was saying about the caravans, there's supply caravans and trade caravans. I do wonder if you wait for a trade caravan, hit a village, and jump into it, and then go to the market, then you get better prices, because it says traders will pay good coin for this. We need to check that theory out. Sweet. I think we should buy these supplies. They're just below cost price. How are we for food? 4 days worth. I think we're fine for food. And I want to buy that bow. This is a 2 skull. So I'm just going to see what it is and say no to it. Bandits made a part. It will take out bandits. No, we can't fight a bandit settlement just yet. Okay, let's hire Emmerich. Miners I don't buy because they have lower max fatigue. Day tailors tend to have lower negative like base stats. Oh, this guy's amazing. Plus 15 maximum fatigue and plus 5 melee skill. He's going to be an amazing front. 118 base fatigue. Awesome. This guy's going to wear the heaviest armor. He's going to be a total badass. Okay, here's what we do. Who's our weakest shield bearer? Currently, Herman or Eugen? Probably Eugen. He's got max fatigue. Okay, we'll turn Herman to a pikeman. And I'm so pleased I got him. He hit an orc so hard he died himself. What? Don't sound right. Oh, Emmerich, welcome. He's going to be a superstar if we can keep this guy alive. They have high hit points, loads of fatigue, nice melee skill. He's got a propensity for melee and range defense. He's going to be a superstar. At least I hope he will be. Okay. Stabby stab, stabby stab, shooty shoot. Stabby stab. Good. Gotta find some more work. Where are we? Go check out Grimborg and Hammer and Adlerwacht. Grimborg is unlikely to give us a one skull mission, which is what we're looking for. Almost at fighting strength though, where we can start taking fights. Are still carrying a good 350, 450 worth of cloth. We just need a trader that'll give us a good price for it. This is the seat of power for house. See the description. Large citadel, grant shelter, supply. It's not the seat of their house, no. If you get things like jewelry, you want to go to the seat of the noble houses because they'll pay great prices for it. 175. Do we sell these three? Let's sell one of them. Well, actually, no, we don't under real time pressure. I want to see if we can find a trade caravan and then follow it into town. See whether that's going to give us a much better price. This would give us a profit of 29 gold times 3 for 87 gold. Not quite good enough. Everything's quite expensive here, so we're not going to buy anything. Just go past 2 times 1 skulls. What? At the previous village. Which village was that? We couldn't take them at the time because we had round of drinks, I think. We had an active mission, so these are all quite experienced soldiers. Look at these guys. Hedge Knight, Raider, Hedge Knight, Militia, Deserter. Okay. I'm liking the fact that we're keeping our crowns. I'll turn up my mic a little bit. Really, it should be fine. How's that? 2 villages ago, saw one before you brought Brawler. That was Gerheim, wasn't it? Or was it Blankhum? Let's go check it out. How's the mic level? That should be better. I'm just above in-game voice level now. Doing it, lads. We are doing it. This is a 2 skull, so we'll turn that down. One on the coast. Okay, good. Hopefully those 2 single skulls are still there. Blankum. Ooh, a trading caravan. Okay, this I don't want to turn down. I want to... Company takes a short rest. This is just explaining about how we need to manage our relations with all the houses. I can't interact with the trading caravan. Don't see. But if I can try hit the village at the same time the trading caravan is in there and the market is open, what I'm hoping is, good, it's dawn soon. I'm hoping we'll get a good price for those bits of cloth we're carrying. Remember, they offered us a very, very crap price. $147. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. Interesting. Well, we keep learning. We need to rob them. That's not how we roll. We are a lost company, trying to redeem ourselves by acts of bravery and chivalry. Anyone acting out of sort will get fired. We need to buy some food. We've got 2 days of food left. Please tell me those single skull missions are still there. Yeah, there's one here. Take it. Some cargo to Goldhoft. Talk money. 620 ground. Crawled. Awesome. I need more. 620. I need more in advance. Good. I accept. In the southeast. This is going to take us all the way to the other end of the map again. But we'll keep trading. That's why you keep dying. Bravery isn't exactly our style. Lol. Oh, good. We are escorting a trading caravan. So, one thing I have learned is once we're with the trading caravan, we can stop like this. Bam. And keep checking the prices of our goods. We can even stock up on other... here. What worries me though is we only have 7 men. Can we hire someone? Well, we're not going to be full-time traders, I can assure you that. Assure you of that. Should we hire this guy as a day tailor just to get an 8th body on the floor, because we're very likely to get attacked while we're on the road. I think with 7 guys and the caravan hands, we should be able to win. I don't intend to keep doing all this trading for very long. On a 1 skull against orcs, if that's the case, we'll just run for it. We'll say, sorry mate, you hired the wrong people. If it's goblins, we can probably still fight them as well. We'll just let the caravan hands get slaughtered by the goblins as we run in and stab them to death. Recovering ground so much quicker as well. Dusky forest. It's quite pleasant. Trading is good stuff, and my practice play this morning really taught me that it's vital to the early game. I think that one of the big mistakes we made in yesterday's streams was that I went straight for maximum amount of soldiers, spending all our money just on hiring people. Damn, the market's closed. Are we camp? No. Maximum amount of soldiers with crap gear. It means that they didn't get XP very quick because there's so many of them. They didn't have great gear, so they weren't great fighters anyway. It really wasn't effective. Oh god, look at all those bandits. Thank god they were heading west. Run, trading caravan. How far? We are heading to Goldhoft. Okay. That was scary. God, raiders! They went straight past us. More raiders. They're killing the peasants. Just go. Sorry. No, they're going to catch us. Ugh. Okay, they're just thugs. Should be able to take them. See some precious XP. And they're coming straight at us. One thing to bear in mind is that the caravan traders are likely to sprint straight at them. Yeah. I am trying to increase my reputation with traders. I'm just hoping that will happen as we keep fighting and keep doing contracts, but I'm just being super careful about what contracts we take. Only thugs, we should be fine. Worst comes to worse, we can just let the caravan hands get out front and just use them as meat shields. These guys are all carrying nice armor, so hopefully we can get some of that armor. Stobbie, Take a shot. 61%. 58. Get him! Yes! Good hit. What up, Fraggle Jim? Yeah, so Emmerich is holding these squares here. Tattoo Devil, get a spear wall down. We've covered these squares. So most likely these guys are just going to head north here and smash these caravan hands. So Eugen needs to get up there. God. Yeah, we are not fighting necromonsters anytime soon. Thank you very much. Rupert just kind of... I think I want to send my spearmen, pikemen basically. Eugen will keep moving this way. Then we can stand behind these bodies and just stab from a distance. That's the plan at least. What up, Freckle Jim? Oh my god. 20 skeletons and 2 times necros. Are you nuts? I would not love to see that. I would dread to see that. Well, these caravan hands are brave, I'll give them that much. Is that a fairly safe place to go? If this bandit thug moves in, doesn't get stabbed away, then he's in contact with our spearmen here, so that is a no. Just keep creeping forward behind these melee fighters. Stobbie, take another shot, 61%. Can't get a better shot than that, can you? Ah! Come on, me! Terrible shot. If I can move forward here and get a spear wall down. Perfect, so these squares are covered. We're funneling them now here to these squares. I'm quite pleased about. There we go, they're gonna... Oh! Good shot, mate! Well done, caravan hand. Yeah, these caravan hands give no fucks. They just go straight into battle. No tactics, just charge! I suppose technically charging wildly with reckless abandon at your enemy is a tactic. It's just not a very good one always. Good hit. Oh. Okay, Emmerich, you need to start moving forward. Doing some work here. I'm going to want Tattoo Devil to move to that spot, so Emmerich, take that spot. Do try to not get bashed in the head. Oi, caravan hand. Oh! Oh! Scary! Yes, attack the caravan hands, please. That's totally fine. Actually happy to put Tattoo Devil here. He's not going to be... Those squares he can't take. Alright. Forward! Stab these dudes in the face. Luckily, all their melee fighters are currently engaged, except for this guy who has to come down off that high ground. Herman does have targets, he's just not in range. Stobbie's going to have trouble shooting at people without hitting our own troops, so shoot at that guy up on the roof. Ah. Ooh! Caravan hand getting sliced up. Ooh! Nice, that's our caravan hands doing work. God, the combat's brutal for such basic animations. Yes, lads. Okay, cool. These two are fleeing. So now you just need to put your troops into melee range. When they run, they get free shots against them. Just a question of closing into melee range of these guys who are fleeing. This dude is still dangerous, though. So let's run along the south flank. Good luck against that Necromancer, Deb. Necromancers are terrifying. Good stabs. Yes, just keep fighting these caravan hands. Yes, he keeps trying to run and he keeps getting stabbed. Nice. Great work, team. Caravan hands have done work this mission. Get killed. Killed by murder. Stobbie, can you get a shot off? Not without endangering that caravan hand. Whoops. Sorry, mate. my bad. Bad shot. Okay, we'll try to catch this man as he runs away. Whoopsie. We don't have a dog, do we? No. If we had a dog, we could loose the hound at this guy. Okay, good. Tattoo Devil's in range of him. Run them down. No survivors. No loot for the rest of us. That's cold-hearted, dude. Yeah, but if we can get a good loot roll here, that'll be wonderful. Get stabbed. Get stabbed. What do we get loot-wise? Okay, a nice leather cap. 100 crowns. Wonderful. We'll sell the pickaxe. We'll sell the dagger. We'll sell the flail. Some food. And some precious XP. Did anybody level up? I hope so. Yes. Herman. I think with only 47 melee skill and a bit of a range, we can make him a ranged character. No, he does have melee defense. Now, let's make him a melee fighter. But +2 is no good, so we'll take the +3 melee defense. +4 hit points and +5 initiative. And because he's a frontline fighter, we'll give him Colossus. Do we have a spare shield and a weapon? Yes, but for the meantime, I think it's probably preferable... No. Let's give this pitchfork to Stobbie, our leader. And then Herman can use a pickaxe and an axe if he gets the chance. But he doesn't have the stamina for it. Who's got high stamina? Perfect. Emmerich. It actually means there's an axe, a hatchet available, which is wonderful. Okay, we have nice armor there. Just got to bear in mind that Herman doesn't have good gear. He is a little bit fragile. Need to find some leather armor for him if we can afford it. Doesn't need a backup weapon, not really. Eugen. Hang on, so Herman is going to be a shield bearer. Or a pathfinder that I can... I'm going to mark him as a shield bearer pathfinder. Because he can go either way at the moment. We have 3 shield bearers already. Herman. Yeah, that's right. The thing is, I'm actually tempted to take Quick Hands. Looking for this, swapping items in battle becomes a free action with no action point cost once every turn. I think on our shield bearers we'll go level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And then a weapon of their choice. Up Flairus. Looking for this, swapping items in battle becomes a free action point. That also lets them start with, like, javelins, for example. Start on the front line, let them close, throw the javelins. As they get close, whip out the melee weapon without an action point. But what are you taking it at the expense of? You're taking it at the expense of something else here. I don't think you can take Shield Expert at level 3. If you can, I'll take Shield Expert. In which case, Quick Hands will have to wait till level 4. Let's leave Herman. Okay, I can name my level 2, so if you guys want to get involved. Eugen, a shield bearer, that is for damn sure. He's going to be a fantastic shield bearer. And level him up. 3's all round, 3 melee skill, 3 hit points. Then do I want resolve or initiative? Ranged defense. I think his resolve is not bad. Let's give him initiative. Let's make this Deadly Beep. This is Deadly Beep the third. Two of them died yesterday. Herman, who wants to get involved, lads? You can be either a shield bearer or a pathfinder. Make it Flairus. Flairus hasn't gotten involved yet. Good luck, Flairus. You're going to have to wait a bit then, Skolder, because we don't really have someone... Well, when Emmerich levels up, look, he has very high fatigue and melee skill, so he's ideal for carrying the big-ass sword with the heavy armor. Once we have those types of items, In that case, then let's just go right ahead. Towards Skoldo. The Pathfinder. His path is set. Tattoo Devil, Deb, Lord Skoldo, Flieris. Rupert is unclaimed. There's your valiant leader, Andy Eugen. Okay, I've been recording for 40 odd minutes. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll keep guarding the caravan on the way to Goldhoft, which is not quite far away. There's a brigand's lair there, which we'll take on at some point. We're up to 7 decent troops. We'll be able to, hopefully, with the reward from this, 590 plus the 400 we're holding, plus the 150 each in equity here. Notice our capitalization there, Stobbie on LSD, but well, that's just how Skoldo does it. He does Lord capital S in Skoldo with no space. Anyway, one thing I want to be damn sure to use is to keep 600 gold essentially in reserve just for buying trade goods, and keep flipping those trade goods, like between 450 to 600. Okay, chaps, that was a good episode. When we come back, we'll be pushing through to Goldhoft.